Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends, a very warm welcome indeed to Canterbury and to this degree ceremony of the University of Kent, which is held in this amazing setting of Canterbury Cathedral. The ceremony will start soon, and it begins with 4 processions: the graduands, the academic staff, the honorary graduate, and the Chancellor. We'll all stand for the last procession, and I'll give you a signal so you know when to do that. Now, this is going to be an exciting, spectacular, and memorable occasion, and we want you all to have a truly wonderful experience during the ceremony and to see each and every student graduate. To make sure this happens, I would like to ask you a really big favour: that you remember all those around you. So please don't block each other's view by standing up, moving around, or leaving your seat to take photographs or videos with phones, cameras, or iPads. Also, could you now make sure that your phones are switched to silent? We all know how annoying it can be when a mobile rings at a special event such as this. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a truly fantastic time.
Distinguished guests, our honorary graduands, colleagues, and especially our graduates, I declare this degree congregation open. Please be seated. Today we are awarding degrees, certificates and diplomas for those who have completed academic courses at the University of Kent. I want to thank the Dean for allowing us to use this wonderful venue of Canterbury Cathedral as the setting for today's ceremony. This is a very special occasion. It is the culmination of so much hard work and dedication. And as Chancellor, I want to welcome everyone who's able to be part of our celebrations today. 2 years ago, our lives were turned upside down when the pandemic struck. We had to rethink so much of what we'd taken for granted: how we work, how we learn, teach, undertake research, interact with one another, and so much more. You all showed extraordinary resilience and commitment to complete your studies, and we're very proud of how you rose to those challenges and overcame them. You've made it. I want to thank all the family members, friends, and other supporters who are here, as well as those who are not. All of you will have provided support in so many ways for our graduates, for which you too deserve our thanks and congratulations. I'd also like to thank those members of the university staff who have supported you throughout your studies and in your broader life at the university. Many of them are here on the platform or volunteering in the cathedral, but there are countless others who've also contributed to your success today. It is our community, our family, the staff and students together that makes the University of Kent such a successful institution. Graduates, I'm proud to see you here today. You are proof, if proof were needed, that Kent students are truly extraordinary. We've seen that demonstrated during the pandemic, when everyone pulled together to look after each other, supporting each other through periods of isolation, keeping one another safe. Many of our students and staff worked hard to support the fight against COVID. Some contributed through the production of essential PPE or through their research. Others, including those students who remained living locally, were on the front line of support for the nation as healthcare workers, delivery drivers, supermarket staff, or as volunteers in the community helping those who were shielding. We are so proud of their work because it says something very important about our institution, about who we are and the values that we hold dear. Being here today means you have excelled academically, but you've also gained the knowledge, skills, and understanding to enable you to move on to the next stage of your life. We still live in changing and challenging times, but on this day, my greatest hope and belief is that Kent has given you, our graduates, everything you need to embrace change. Not just your certificate and qualifications, but more importantly, the knowledge, values, confidence, and determination to meet every challenge. Of course, it helps to have great teachers, and we have some of the world's leading academics among our staff with a passion for passing on their knowledge and research skills to their students. Our researchers make a difference in the world, working across disciplines to tackle some of the world's great challenges, whether big or small. They will have made sure you were up to date with the latest ideas, the cutting-edge thinking that inspired, and I hope challenged you too. This is what universities are for. We're here to make a difference, to transform lives, whether through an education and student experience that fires your imagination so that you can make your mark on the world, or through outstanding research that changes the way we look at things, or through working with local communities to bring about positive change. That work continues, I'm very proud to say. The Research Excellence Framework, a recently published assessment of UK universities' research output, indicated that we had moved up 11 places in the key national table for research quality, again confirming our reputation for world-leading research across the arts, humanities, sciences, and social sciences. Our Kent and Medway Medical School, the first medical school in the county, is now in its second year and doing extraordinary work to prepare a new generation of doctors to meet local needs. And just a few months ago, the world applauded the news that Professor Abdul Razak Gurna, formerly of our School of English, an alumnus of this university, and a great and inspiring voice for tolerance and inclusion, had won the Nobel Prize in Literature, our second Nobel Prize in the last 5 years. Now, we cannot actually guarantee a Nobel Prize for studying at Kent, but it does certainly seem to help. So, graduands, I hope you're as proud of the university as we are of you. I hope you enjoy this ceremony and afterwards go on to celebrate your success with family and friends. Enjoy your rite of passage as you cross this stage, because this is your moment to shine. Please feel free to clap, to cheer, to be joyous. It is, after all, as I said, a celebration. By admitting you to your degree, it is our honour and pleasure to mark your success and to wish you well on your future path, wherever it may take you. Thank you. I now call upon the Dean of Kent Business School to present candidates for their awards and degrees.
Most Honourable Chancellor, to you and to the whole University, I present these candidates from the Department of Global and Long Learning, found worthy to be admitted to degrees.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and other qualified candidates in absentia.
For the award of certificate, Jakatarine Savenko. For the degree of Doctor of Clinical Science, for the thesis entitled, What Emotional Processes Occur for a Female Victim who is stalking by an intimate partner, Elset Anna Cockerell. Most Honourable Chancellor, to you and to the whole University, I present these candidates from the Division of Human and Social Science, found worthy to be admitted to degrees.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and other qualified candidates in absentia.
For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Natalia Ahmed. Most Honourable Chancellor, to you and to the whole University, I present these candidates from Kent Business School, found worthy to be admitted to degrees.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and other qualified candidates in absentia.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Taha Sanit Pati. Lingjin Jiang. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Ahmed Abbas. Dennis Awa Achempong. Okiki Ade Michael Adegope. Bessie Omamuli Christiana Agambi. Mohammad Musa Ahmad Javed. Atiki Ahmed. Lawrence Edward Ainsworth. Andrea Oluwatamori Adeola Ajaji. Babarak Hadibinfen Akinwumi. Shai Faisal Tariq Faisal Khalid Akasemi. Maria Ahmad Donaire. Sanije Saline Amin. Olubenga Adahaja Amusen. Lilian Chineye Anangwe. Terence Ogari Anthony Omoridian. Kate Syrian Ami Abu Ankutidi. Nadim Brai Acheri Aribe Embi. Alexandra Maria Ashford. Ellen Louise Atkind. Jaskaran Aula. Fania Ayer Ali. Finley Iris. Faya Famutaba. Molly Joycel Bailey. Nathan Olutimilehi Banjo. Sultan Barit. Dominic Serif Davy Barton. Ewan Xavier Baudry. Jalit Berda Katuroglu. Joel Caleb Bell. Victor Ludwig Oliver Verde Verdes. Rajas Taran Sundar Bath. Kieran Blanchard. James Andrew Robert Bloomfield. Tyler Mason Boy. George Kenneth Brenchley. Luca Bucchia. Grace Ellen Butler. Przemysław Wojciech Bistrowski. Giuseppe Federico Campanella. Mark Cases. Ryan Daniel Victor Castle. Jessica Mill Lily Cattle. Nicholas George Cavey. Robert Chamunowa. Sami Kasuga Chong. Matthew George Clay. Jemina Autumn Giselle Conrad. Harry Thomas Costin. Naomi Na Acho Deide Kramensa. Samuel Jack Finley Cross. Carla Patricia da Fonseca Pedro. Michael Paul Daniels. Elliot Peter Davies. James Edward George Davis. Matthew Lawrence Davis. Ella Grace Dover. Tila Lauren Desnos. Johan Daniel Desbode Magarni. Ushar Diwan. William John Devarene Waller. Raymond Deep St. Dillon. Wasim Dia. Doherty. Sadie Jennifer Doyle. Alexander James Peter Edmund. Michelle Usarambe Ekbe. Matthew Ross Elliott. Timothy Paul Elliott. Soong Fang. Relia Fernandez. Samuel James Fitzpatrick. Daniel Shane Fowler. Thomas Alexander Furlong. Jude Arnie Oden Gumod. Vanessa Candy Guitar. Bethany Wifrida. Morgan Lewis Godwell. Dominic Prioglinski. Roshan Gall. Francisca Gonzalez Busta. Andres Felipe Gorriti Gonzalez. Alice Catherine Grant. Zoe Jane Gray. Madeleine Megard. Isabel Louise Guru. Japia Gupta. Nandini Gupta. Kasim Kangusel. Thomas Michael Hall. Hassan Hassan Hamdan. Clifford James Hansen. Lee Wendy Hayes. Jean Kian Hay. Nana Oforiwa Hedebang. Jacob Hill. Francesca May Hodges. Aaron James Hopkins. Juana Hu. Michael Akina Ojencheki Ibe. Mobaragwina Olawud Kimuden Odubu. Roy Oyalesa Olumide Odubu.
This is a pronunciation for 110A.
Okay. Faith Jumetai. Depends Pranav Jury. Brandon Trey Johnson. Alicia Rose Johnson. Caris Rachel Johnson. Matthew Gordon Johnson. Ephraim Columba. Justina Kobusiete.
114 is here.
Aaron Tomusime Karahunda. Ryan Keeler. Harry David Johan Kelft. Alexander Cheung Sing Kent. Mohammad Abi Khair. Shanti Kohapun. Ollie Kilner. Hoyling Kim. Victorica Kolesny Kovieti. Ekaterini Kompoti. Elizabeth Ojikansola Kurumi. Hu Wanlei. Gigi Hanan Lam. Ho Chi Lam. Miles Charlie Laslett. Georgia Olivia Leyburn. Alfie James Layton. Nia Louise Lewis. William Gerald Linford. Aurel Lassie. Lawrence Anugal Loganathan. Laura Loku. Macy Lovett. Henry Christopher Lunn. Tegan Louise Lutley. Emilio Santiago Macmillan. Abbas Maga, David Malkani, Timothy Mann, Kira Manier, Brody Lee Martin, Tanisa Kaul Mataru,
I now call upon the public orator, Dr. Catherine Robinson, to present Tiwa Savage for the award of an honorary degree.
Most Honourable Chancellor, colleagues, graduands, families and friends, singer-songwriter, actor, philanthropist, fashion icon, the list of Tiwa Savage's achievements is as lengthy as it is prestigious. She has been described as the Queen of Afrobeats. With a music career that so far has produced 4 albums, leading to the release of more than 20 singles. Tiwa is the first African woman to sell out at the Indigo O2. And the first African woman to win the Best African Act of the MTV Europe Music Awards. As a result of her music success, Tiwa became the very first African woman to be brand ambassador for Pepsi, and she was on the front cover of Billboard magazine's first issue devoted entirely to Africa. With an excess of 56 million views on YouTube for her single Somebody's Son, 15.3 million followers on Instagram, making her the most followed female African on social media. TV work such as hosting Nigerian Idol and acting, she is the very definition of a global celebrity. What motivates a person to such a distinguished record of achievements? The youngest of 4 children with 3 protective older brothers, Tiwa was born in Ikeja, Nigeria, to parents Cecilia, who is with us today, and Prince Lanre, who sadly passed away last year. When she was 11, her parents moved the family to Wembley via Queen's Park, London. Her parents had lived and studied in the UK early in their lives and returned in search of a place to raise their family. Tiwa's father was an accountant, but her mother, while she had worked in a big company in Nigeria, had to initially take cleaning jobs on arriving back in the UK with 4 young children. Tiwa recalls going to work with her mother very early in the morning to help with the cleaning before going on to school. Tiwa grew up enjoying music and cites her inspirations as Fela Kuti and King Sunny Ade, although the move to London meant that her mother often listened more to the likes of Diana Ross and Cliff Richard, and there's nothing wrong with that. As a teenager, Tiwa was a gifted musician, played the trombone in school before she found her voice as a singer, watching and eventually performing in church and as part of a choir. By the age of 16, she was providing backing vocals for the likes of George Michael, which led to other opportunities with artists such as Mary J. Blige, Andrea Bocelli, and Miss Dynamite. Strongly academic, Tiwa finished school and then joined the University of Kent in the late 1990s to undertake her undergraduate studies in business administration in what is now Kent Business School. This was on the advice of her father, who had very firm views on the importance of education, and which he has instilled in Tiwa. She enjoyed her time at Kent and recounted that one of the most important experiences was joining the university's Afro-Caribbean Society. This was her first taste of performing in front of an audience, and she developed quite the following: fans who would travel and eagerly await her society performances each year. Of her degree, Tiwa says that it provided her with two main qualities: an eye for detail and the ability to speak with confidence in public. Even now, she displays an understanding of the profit and loss associated with her industry and business dealings and goes through contracts assiduously, line by line. These skills, she says, are vital regardless of the profession you find yourselves in. But her passion to write and perform was clearly a driving force, and while she had a sensible career to fall back on, she gave up her job in a bank to pursue her passion. On the advice of Keith Harris of the Black Eyed Peas, she researched and ultimately attended the Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts, on a full scholarship. Afterwards, Tiwa moved to New York to begin her music career, writing and recording for and with others. Tiwa signed her first publishing deal with Sony in 2009. As a songwriter, her collaborations have received significant acclaim, and in 2010, her work with Fantasia led to the artist receiving a Grammy nomination. As a solo artist, Tiwa has forged a path that draws from the musical beginnings of mainstream pop and R&B to develop a fusion which is heavily based in the emerging Afrobeats music genre, typically switching between English and Yoruba in her lyrics. There's beauty in bringing both markets together, and I have the ability to do that, she says. She released her debut album in 2013, which was nominated for the Best Album of the Year in Nigeria in 2014. Throughout her career, Tiwa has written for and collaborated with the very best, and her role in growing the reach of Afrobeats music cannot be overstated. Her philanthropy focuses on young people engaged in all sorts of activities and breast cancer screening programs in Nigeria. She is progressing the development of a music school that has a holistic offering from music therapy to sound production in order to give young people clearer paths into the burgeoning industry of music in Africa. And here we see her business background emerge once again, recognizing the value of both education and the value of business. She has most recently set up a new foundation called We Are Tired, registered in Nigeria and London, which provides support for those facing gender-based violence. Such a track record of exceptional, meritorious accomplishments deserves recognition. Most Honourable Chancellor, distinguished guests, to you and to the whole university, I present Tiwa Savage to be admitted to the degree.
To me, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Music honoris causa with great pleasure.
I made it without falling, so that's good. I am truly humbled. Thank you, Dr. Catherine Robinson, for your kind words. Thank you, Most Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Gavin Elsa, and all the faculty and graduates here today. I'm honored, I'm proud to be receiving this alongside my fellow honorees at this great university. Thank you to all my friends, my family. You guys have traveled far and wide to be here with me to share this moment. Thank you to my mom, to who I dedicate so much of my achievements to. To my father, may he rest in perfect peace, who would have been so proud to see this day. A special thank you to my +1, my son, my baby Jamil. Mommy loves you. Okay, so now that the formal part is over, can I be real? All right. I'm gonna start in a very different way. I failed at a lot of things, actually. I was bullied at school severely when I moved to the UK. I ran away from home a few times. I was suspended a few times from school. I've been globally ridiculed a couple of times. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it rhymes with cape, the irony. And I also failed principles of finance at this very university when I was graduating. But this same girl went on to be a leading figure in a global phenomenon called Afrobeats. And some call me Queen, but it's Dr. Savage from now on. This same girl also went to graduate with 2 degrees. I became the first African woman to win an MTV EMA award. I've covered many international magazines, including the Billboard. The first female artist to be endorsed by Pepsi. There's so many more, but I've been told to be humble today, so I'm gonna keep it short. But what's the difference between that girl and this girl? It's very simple. She never gave up. And that's my message to every single one of you today. I know you're going to be overwhelmed with decisions of what you're going to do the minute you walk out of this door. But I'm standing here in front of you not by magic, not by film trick, not by juju, as we say in Nigeria, where I'm from, but as a fact that if I can make it, then you, I promise you, will do so much more than myself. My prayer is that you one day will stand like this, addressing students, because you too have gone out into the world and you've overcome and you never gave up. And I want you to make a promise today, not to your parents, not to your best friends, but to yourself, that you will become everything that God has created you to become on earth. And that will happen. That will happen as long as you keep your head to the sky. You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. You will win. Congratulations, class of 2022. I want you want you to go out there, let the fun begin, and congratulations once more. You deserve it. Thank you.
And I resume the presentation of candidates from Kent Business School. Holly Lolenga Maeve. Theodorus Mavropoulos. Olumide Bernard Taiwo Mayombe. Tiana Marley McCoy. Leo Johnny Mervyn. Omar Maya. Tamara Jasmine Meir. Carson Mock. Mohammed Tahir Mohammad Ismail. Miguel Glenn Linson Molasco. Krishna Shankaran Mutaka Ropen. Melina Musori. Siva Lisa Muganji. Jesse Mukangala Beji. Hebo Mulegutha. Faika Mustad. Matthew Murray. Louis William Nage. Lynn Laszlo Nguyen. Christian Matteo Nicholson. Nick Arming, Nick John. Emmanuel Chengweng Nakat Nandi. Jonathan Gutin Nolan. Laura Andrea Nova Lopera. Janice and Sumer. Tia Dorothea Nunes. Asuka Javia Ovi. Orlando Omari Evans Benjamin Neodor Odi. Matthew Anthony O'Dolan. Dianola Angeline Olukjoka. Trinity Tassi Tema Ofiengi Ophili Ellis. Hannah Ofori. Jacob Osai Obekene. Stephanie Ann O'Hayan. Gigida Juliana Ojutalaji. Ojemira Babasola Olatokun. Dolapo Olubabale Obe. Gloria Ejigone Owele Orongo. Olewasan Abenoluagwa Ojemi Osin. Bendenita Owuso Asan. Nikolaus Papalaikos Athanasiou. Sanitia Ivan Ongtop Patawe. Priyanka Vanai Patel. Daniel Howell Patterson. Samiso Solastike Bewema. Samuel James Perry. Colonel Mark Wallace Phillips. Harry Christopher Pates. Lauren Elizabeth Perdue. Jeremiah Putin Mansi. Leon Kwan. Selena Raji Rahab. Rabusha Rameswaran. Jason Realpe Palacios. Maximilian Reed. Jake Terrence Reed. Julia Alisa Reyes. Side Rhodes. Alessia J. Marie Nicole Roan. Emmanuel Christian Richard. Megan Holly Riley. Judd Kenneth Peter Rogers. Lejan Aduasi A. Sabri. Claudia Salgado Avendaño. Alimato Salah. Sefri Sartavi. Tommy Lee Saville. Luke David Snyder. Kavania Salvachadran. Termo Will Serrant. Nakul Sankar. Amy Anjali Hista Sharma. Vinajat Sharma. Luis Frederick Sherpa. Arnold Shirley. Joao Pedro Silva Lopez. Phoebe Jane Simpson. Corby Tyler Snell. Alexander A. Ann Smith. Enoko Wani Soganelli. Sosichi Isabel. Alexander Sotiru. Lydia Estek. Craig Jen Stevenson. Ojen Suboy. Juliana Sukinena. For Daniel Temilope Adebayo Sul. Rory James Sullivan. Catherine Loretta Sutherland. Callum Kabir Singh Thak. Eugene David Tandy. Rene Enna Nasim Tanus. Bidi Hemat Takar. Harif Omong Bolahan Abidoran Tajiji. Anita Taschina. Robin Coral Rosie Todd. Emanuela Aikature. Aisa Riantuisan. Diole Magidali Tasalugopoulos. Damian Sagai. Manis Shiraz Waswani. Joseph Vages Stevenson. Jake Alexander Wardrobe. Tulula May Watts. Matthew Joseph Worth. Lauren Georgina Whitfield. Francesca Lily Williams. Jack Stephen Wilmore. Flores Angel Patricia Joy Winniebeck Dolby. Oliver Joyce Woodhouse. Shu Jin Jiang. Jianjin Huangke. Kenneth Jung Kit Jang. Mohammed Jassim Saman. Ines Karel Hanifa Sebadaboy. Taduswa Tovanga Suwarara. Sean Corey Sisinga. Ali Alrida Sohain. Musai Ahmed Subairi. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Francis Inimasi Anath. Regine Angela Rector Bansuela. Karte Kime Parba Budir. Nicholas Peter Ford. Ola Hansley. Calvin Rupiji. Charles Jeffrey Lee Whitley. For the degree of Masters of Science, Nafisa Ahmad Rabiu. Christine Lillian Bishop. Kelly Carden. Rugili Dabile Bisiete. Damilola Deborah Ekibajo. Chanel Kasi Jaboa. Aditya Madapati. Safia Musa. Benga Olubaju. Evangelia Barbarosi. Sami Sutjelovic. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for the thesis entitled Why People Tolerate Transgressive Leaders, Social Identity Advancement, Group Prototypology and Charisma, Ben Brandon Davis. For the thesis entitled Understanding the Supply Chain Integration, Supply Chain Sustainability Relation, a study of the pharmaceutical industry in the UK and Ghana, Fran Donko. For the thesis entitled The Organizational Logic of Family, Gender and the Management in a Large Organization in Thailand, Najika Kamalis. For the thesis entitled Systemic Risk, Competition and Governance in Alternative Financial System, Amina Kuram. For the thesis entitled Business Model Innovation in the Sharing Economy, the Case of Digital Platform SMEs, Sarah Salin Pradesh Odat. For the thesis entitled Volatility Relations in Stocks, Dividends of Lifetime Income, Enoch Ni Boy Kwajet. For the thesis entitled Essays on Bonds, A Comparative Approach, Saruhan Radi. For the thesis entitled Exploring the Effects of Economic Crisis on the Investment Behavior of Multinational Enterprises, the Case of the European Union, Chariclea Theodorakis. The following candidate has requested that they be to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in absentia. Omar Abdel Model Abdullah Albertinet.
Will all those receiving degrees and certificates today please stand? This has been an occasion of great celebration of your achievements, and I wish the very best to each and every one of you. But of course, throughout this ceremony, you have been roundly applauded by those who are here to support you. So now it's your turn to reciprocate. Will you applaud them in return? Well, that was quite good, but frankly, I have more confidence in you. I think you can do a lot better. Can you do it again, please? Yes, I think that was a lot better. Thank you all very much. I know that some are continuing with further studies here, but both you and those leaving, please keep in touch with the university. You will always, of course, be welcome to return. We have one of the most extensive and lively alumni associations of any university in the United Kingdom. I hope you'll join it and be active in it. Finally, may I thank everyone for coming today and wish you all a safe journey home. I declare this congregation closed.